Hello my fellow Lobsters, and today I will be showing you how to summon a mob with dyed armor in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Let's get into the video. Alright, so here's a quick example of what will happen if we actually spawn the mob using the commands. So if we press this button, it's going to teleport out a completely new purple dyed leather armor zombie. If we look in here, there are no zombies in here right now, and if we press this button, then a zombie will come out. So the way this works basically is we are going to spawn a zombie, clone this thing here, basically remove all the items from the zombie, then teleport the zombie into this little box thing, teleport the zombie out, and add a tag to it so it can't happen to the same zombie multiple times. So anyways, let's actually get into building it. So I think for what I'm gonna do is we're gonna build it right over here. So the first thing, I'm gonna build it over the ground so that you guys can see easier. Let's grab this pressure plate. So you're probably gonna want any kind of pressure plate will work. I suggest a stone pressure plate so that it can activate quicker. You can use a different pressure plate if you want. And just put 4 dispensers like that, and put a pressure plate in the middle, and we're going to need to have access to that dispenser, so I'm just going to break around here. We can add that back after, and we are then going to make a zombie sized area in this command block thing. So now if there's a zombie in here, it will be able to go in, and if you want a wither skeleton, you can go 1 block higher. But I'm going to do a zombie, so let's go with this tall. Okay, so the next step is we're actually going to need to get some dyed leather armor. So for those of you who don't know, if you want to dye armor in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the way that you do it is you're going to get yourself a cauldron, put some water in it, and then you can put dyes in it by right-clicking. For those of you of Windows 10, and otherwise it's just basically like if you're placing a block. So just place a block, just right click or use whatever you would use to place a block inside of the cauldron while having a dye facing towards it. Then you're going to do the same thing, right clicking or using the place block on the cauldron with your leather armor, and you can dye it. So let's throw the leather armor in these dispensers. So you have to have 1 per dispenser if you want the same type of zombie to spawn each time. So we have 1 piece of armor per dispenser, and if you want to add like a sword or something, so let's do an example of wooden axe. So if we want the zombie to have a wooden axe, we're gonna throw that in there, and then it will have a wooden axe later on. So next step is we're gonna need to grab ourselves some command blocks. So we are going to start by placing an impulse command block, because these can be activated by redstone, and just put like an oak button on it. You can use a stone button, but oak buttons are way more reliable for this. So the first command you're going to do is /summon zombie, or whatever you're trying to summon. So actually for this, yeah, let's summon a zombie, and we'll name him how about we just name him Name, and we spawn it 1 block above this command block. We're gonna place a chain command block after this, and now what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to clone this dispenser box a couple blocks above this chain command block. So for those of you who don't know how to do /clone, basically find the position of the upper or the top right block in this area, and find the position of the lower left block of this box thing. So for this, it's going to be 32, 8, 19. We're not going to go down 1 just so it's less complicated. So let's do 32, 8, 19. And then over here, the coordinates are, so since we're going to be 2 blocks below this, since our position is at the position of this bedrock block, we're going to have to add 2 to our position. So 34, 4, 21. Let's just cover this up. And then over here, we're going to do slash clone, do the first set of coordinates you typed in, so 32, 8, 19. 32, 8, 19. The second set of coordinates you typed in, so 34, 4, 21. 34, 4, 21. And you're going to want to do it about 4 blocks above here. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to activate it so that we can get the position of this. This zombie, it's fine if he dies. We're not going to use him for anything. And actually, I would suggest that you do kill this zombie. So we're just going to let him burn. The next step that we are going to do, actually, is we are going to have to remove all items from that zombie. So we're going to do a command that looks like this. So slash replace item at E, type equals zombie, name equals, and we're going to have to put exactly what the name of the zombie is inside of quotes. And then we are going to do tag equals not armored, and slot.armor.head, and actually it has to be replace item entity at E, slot.armor.head 0 air. So basically what this does is if a zombie naturally spawns with something in its head slot, this will remove it. And we're basically just going to repeat this for all of the other slots. So let's go here, armor.chest air, armor.legs air, armor.feet air, and finally slot.weapon.main hand 0 air. So that's that. So now basically what this does is it's gonna spawn a zombie, clone this over here, and then remove everything from newly spawned zombies. And that's what the tag does not equal armored basically makes it so only newly spawned zombies will actually get this will actually get their stuff removed. So next up we need to find I'm gonna place that later. Next up we need to find the position of this pressure plate here. So it's gonna be directly above that bottom dispenser, so I'm gonna destroy the pressure plate. We're gonna be at 3927. So basically this pressure plate was originally at this block, and from me standing there, that's where the pressure plate is. So we're gonna go over here and we're going to place a new command block, /TP at E, type equals zombie, tag equals not armored, name equals name, and we're gonna TP them to 3927. Then after that, we're gonna place another chain command block with let's do a 10 tick delay. You can go as low as 6 on this, but 10 makes it a lot more accurate. /TP at E, type equals zombie, name equals name, tag equals not armored, and you can teleport them wherever you want, but for me I'm just going to teleport this one block above it. And finally we're going to do /tag at E, tag equals not armored, tag equals name, or type equals zombie, name equals name, and we're going to do add armored. What this command block does is basically going to prevent any other zombies that have already been spawned from getting the tag, or from getting stuff removed from them. Let's test it real quick. And there we go. So I can guarantee to you it will not work every single time, but it is fairly accurate. Your first zombie spawn probably won't have the armor, but after that you're gonna start having zombies with armor. So yeah, okay, so it's actually a lot more accurate the higher tick delay you have, but just don't go over 20 on the tick delay. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.